Hey everybody, it's your favorite unwashed hobo who lives in his parents' basement here to talk about another heavy metal album you probably don't care about. This week I decided I was going to talk about an album from a band that I saw 2 weeks ago when I saw Black Dahlia Murder on the Summer Slaughter tour. I'm going to talk about Flesh Coffin by Lorna Shore. Uh, what's there to say about Lorna Shore? Or Lorna Shore? Lorna. Lorna. Lorna Shore. Lorna Shore, not Lorna Shore. I apparently can't read English. Uh, This band is a deathcore band from New Jersey. That's about all I know about them. I really didn't have any, I'd heard of them before I saw them play on Summer Slaughter, and I was like, okay, they might be pretty good. So I sat there, I watched them, I was like, by the end of it, and their album was there, and it was $10, and I had $10, and I was like, give me that for this piece of paper with an old man's face on it. So that's how I got this album in my collection. Now, I think the thing with a lot of bands is, do they translate well from the stage to the recording, I guess would be the word I'm looking for. Lorna Shore was a band I thought was really good live. I don't know if this necessarily captures that, because my feelings for this album are tied in with the fact that I saw them live, but looking at this from the perspective of someone who hasn't seen them live, I don't know if this album will really do anything for you, because it's very by-the-numbers deathcore. Musically anyway. It's very chuggy and heavy. The one thing they do that I think is a bit unique, and maybe it's not unique because I've noticed a lot of bands are doing this, but I feel like this band does it relatively well, is that they have a lot of atmospheric key work and samples, like a lot of synth, maybe not synth, but like kind of like almost like a Cradle of Filth kind of thing, but not quite as symphonic, if that makes any sense to you. I feel like this album does very well with creating that atmosphere, and I feel like some of the song structures aren't your typical kind of deathcore. I think that works. I mean, they do have songs like that, but there are songs on here that I think are structured pretty uniquely, and I think his vocals are actually pretty cool. He's got like this really deep, like kind of thing. He sounds like a grizzly bear getting a prostate exam or something like that. I thought his vocals are probably the best part of the album, and they put on a good live show, so if you ever get a chance to go see them, please do. The lyrics are probably my sticking point. Just to say, I actually really think it's a cool title, Flesh Coffin. Like, did I say that's the name of the album? The album is called Flesh Coffin, by Lorna Shore, and I thought it was pretty good title-wise, but the lyrics are very dark, and there's like the theme of the album, from what I can gather of the lyrics, seems to be like a longing for death kind of thing, and I'm not about that personally, but it fits the dark tone for whatever that's worth. So if you can get around that, I recommend it. If you're already into really heavy music, I recommend checking these guys out, because hopefully they'll go somewhere good. For now, they're at that stage where they're not quite established for a sound of their own, in my opinion. Like, I don't think they necessarily sound like anyone in particular, but they have that very general deathcore. Like, maybe I'd compare them to Thy Art Is Murder. That's who they kind of remind me of personally. I'm not a big Thy Art Is Murder fan, though, so that's kind of weird that I like this as much as I do. I really like the album cover. Again, I'm into really minimalist album covers, and I think that's just one of the coolest logos. I don't know why. Like, it's not that unique, but it fits the band, and I'm looking forward to hearing more stuff by these guys. It's really all I have to say for this week's album. I highly recommend it for you if you like bands like Thy Art Is Murder, Carnifex, Slaughter to Prevail. That all very similar to that. They do have some unique atmospherics. The lyrics are really, really dark, so if you're not into that, I don't recommend this for you. If you can look past that and just want some good, chunky, heavy music, then yeah, check out Lorna Shore's Flesh Coffin, guys. I'll see you next week.